Welcome back to Gospel Walk. Communication keeps two people connected through the years, acting as the lifeblood of the relationship. Yet, during a disagreement, those same communication lines often turn into the primary mechanism that tears a couple apart. When tension spikes, our biology takes over. The default human instinct is to either throw up a wall of withdrawal or lash out to aggressively defend our own position. The latest article from Christ Academy treats the Bible as a practical, real-time blueprint for relationship survival, offering specific steps to navigate these high-pressure moments. We are mapping 3 specific biblical verses directly onto the chronological life cycle of a marital disagreement. Applying this biblical chronology allows couples to intercept and diffuse an explosive argument before it has the chance to cause permanent damage. Every conflict begins at a specific point on the timeline, the exact second a frustrating comment is made or a trigger is tripped. The first chronological defense mechanism appears in James 1:19, which commands believers to be quick to hear. Practically, this requires focused attention. You have to eliminate distractions and seek a complete understanding of your spouse's viewpoint before formulating your own. The second half of that protocol mandates that we be slow to speak and slow to anger. This creates the deliberate pause. Think of it as a mechanical wedge intentionally driven between the external stimulus and your internal emotional response. This pause physically neutralizes the emotional surge, allowing time for logic, empathy, and discernment to catch up to the initial provocation. Mastering this hesitation prevents minor relationship friction from escalating into a full-scale emotional war. Eventually, the timeline reaches the flashpoint. The moment of verbal response can no longer be delayed. Proverbs 15:1 presents a binary choice for this moment, the deployment of either a harsh word or a soft answer. Harsh words act as a direct accelerant, fueling hostility and ensuring the dispute continues to grow. This side-by-side comparison shows the physics of a soft answer. It is a measured, calm response engineered to physically diffuse wrath. This approach breaks the cycle of anger by starving the conflict of its emotional fuel. Choosing a gentle tone in the heat of battle requires self-control. It is a tactical decision that actively rescues the marriage. After the active threat of an argument has passed, the timeline moves into the vulnerable period of the aftermath. Ephesians 4:29 contains the Apostle Paul's strict directive to eliminate all corrupting talk. This includes any speech that degrades, divides, or causes long-term decay to a partner's spirit. The text requires a shift toward communication that focuses on intentional edification, on building up the spouse. This takes the form of habitual affirmations, constructive feedback over criticism, and active expressions of gratitude. Establishing peace requires the daily construction of an environment rooted in mutual respect and grace. The chronological journey of the blueprint is complete. Listen and pause, de-escalate with softness, and edify daily. The Christ Academy article frames this communication strategy as a direct reflection of a believer's heart posture toward God. When a couple relies on God's guidance to communicate this way, their marriage becomes a living testimony of Christ's love to the outside world. Practice the pause during your very next tense moment. To continue your Gospel Walk journey, you can read the full article from Christ Academy linked in the description.